but there were people were starting to rage out and kind of riot. But he did kind of make a scene with cursing and all that stuff, and then also people around me started to also get upset and start to voice displeasure. So we have been in Newark, New Jersey at the airport for 24 hours, but still another 5 left. So we're gonna try to document the last, hopefully, the last 6 hours of our journey, because we are tired.
We didn't expect to be here this long, to be honest, so else we would have started earlier.
Flight has been delayed multiple times. So we're just gonna document the rest of our time here at the airport. Hopefully we go home sooner rather than later. We'll see. We'll bring you along. Pray for us.
Please. I've been freezing this whole time we've been here. It's definitely super cold, and there's a little piece of heat, just a piece now, because there's also air coming down here. So it's heat down here and air right here.
So basically we had to walk to we had been at a gate 12, so we basically had to walk to gate 1 of this terminal to get any type of relief from how cold it is.
It's cold.
Basically Siobhan's been walking around the airport in a blanket.
I know it's summertime, but it shouldn't be this cold. It should not be this cold inside this airport.
One of the many reasons why we're tired of this airport.
Hotel, we need a shuttle. Okay, 30 minutes later. Call the hotel, need a shuttle. Okay. No problem.
So it's not our flight, but a flight to Toronto just got, it started to take off, then they brought the plane back, and now they've canceled all the flights. So I don't know what's happening. Everybody's flight is getting canceled. This is crazy. This is just, jeez, look at it. People are not happy.
And like we have stuff planned, and it's delaying the process. That's right. Don't stress about
she's not with it right now, so at all.
So we can't control this. You know, we are at the mercy of the airlines. There's nothing we can. So, Air Canada got delayed, and somebody from their team came over and passed out all these little pamphlets telling you about, because your flight was delayed, how you can be compensated and what you need to do if you decide not to rebook with them. And one of the options was, we're going to just drop you off where we got you from.
Where's that one at?
That one is, if your travel no longer serves a purpose as a result of the delay or cancellation, we can return you to your point of origin and refund you your unused portions.
Y'all need a ride back to the house?
Basically.
So, alright, so shut up a live.
It was so fun. Thank you guys for joining us. It was fun.
For keeping us the company.
Yes.
So now we're going to go ahead to
Terminal 25 now?
Yeah, we're going to go to A25. As opposed to A12 and as opposed to A15. So hopefully this stays our terminal.
Yes.
And we don't have to go to Terminal C in Newark, because again, if you've ever been to Newark, and to go from Terminal A to C, it's just a pain in the butt. So hopefully A is where we will stay until we get on the plane that is now scheduled to leave at 10:30. So we'll see what happens.
Y'all, I'm tired. I'm tired, y'all.
I'm so tired I couldn't even finish all my wings. I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, that's different.
Look at all those people. It's just one. What in the?
They're trying to get the San Juan. This is crazy. This is JetBlue.
Jeez Louise. This is the boarding for, this is going to
Santo Domingo.
that's Dominican Republic. Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm a little over it, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I'm kind of cold.
And this is how Siobhan's been walking around the airport all day.
Cold. Like, I'm almost about to buy a sweater. You don't know I don't want to buy no clothes out of this airport. It's hot. I already had to buy clothes to wear today. Ain't nobody reimbursing me for that. It's cold, y'all. This is the one time I didn't pack like a jacket to wear on my flight. The one time, and I froze the whole time.
Yeah. And for some reason, either my sweaters are packed away at home, or I just can't find them. But I miss my sweaters.
I know where they are.
You know where they are? Well, where are they?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. So this is where we ate our, I guess you can call it dinner. It was good. Good times. At Ink by Hudson, they have. What'd you say, Siobhan? What did that thing you just did? Delirious.
Oh, I've been in this airport too long.
How exhausted these people are. That person over here is just flat out laying down.
Put nobody on glass like that. I got to blur out their face now.
No, well, that guy had his head turned.
Oh, okay.
Even look at. Now, I'm not gonna put them all the way on camera, but y'all can see like the crew over here.
Don't do that, 'cause that's your son in the airport.
The wheelchair crews sleep over here. It's like our senses are heightened because we've been here so long.
We know this airport like the back of our hand.
You see this captain here? He's walking. That's not a stroll. I'm trying to get in my gate. Walk.
He's very much open trying to get to my gate walk.
Rutgers University, the State College of New Jersey, for some reason. I feel like some of these people were here earlier. Still walking to our gate. Delayed. Going to Tampa, delayed.
So this is A15 to A21. We're supposed to be where, A25?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's not over here. So now we gotta find out. Let's see. Important update about y'all flight. Boarding begins at 9:25. Is it back to 9:25? Hold on, let's see if it updates. At gate 8:25. But boarding is back to 9:24.
Man, this day keeps getting better and better.
It does, doesn't it? So, let's go in and check and see what this terminal is, first of all. Then we're going to go double check the time, because now it looks like the time is back to the regular boarding time.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Let's go. Hey, do y'all see this? This can't be right. This can't be right. Your trip from Newark to Raleigh, your flight is canceled because of forecasted or severe weather conditions. Your safety is our priority. We're sorry for the inconvenience.
Let's go find the gate and confirm that.
Okay.
So the customer service line starts all the way back there. And goes all the way down there. Then some. So, and this is really no lie, the customer service line is literally a mile long. So it is 9:24 p.m. on the set, and there are no other flights going out tonight. I don't think there are very many flights going out tomorrow. So against my better judgment, I think I'm going to look for a rental, and we're going to make the 7.5-hour drive, because they really don't put you in a advantageous situation at all. So we're going to like, look at this one. Yeah, just stay with me here. This is the customer service line. In fact, I'm just gonna walk you all the way, because where else do I have to be? Yeah, let's just let's keep walking. Take that out a little bit. And also, like, you can't get anybody customer service wise either through video chat or through a call. So people are this is the last resort to get any help in customer service. And this is and they're saying the flight is delayed because of weather, and I feel like I really don't feel like that's the case, because if it was weather, then I feel like all flights would be canceled. If it was really that bad weather-wise. So yeah, you get the point. It wraps around this corner, because I am still walking. Still walking. Still walking, and it goes all the way down there. So, customer service. Yeah. Right. Yeah, they canceled a lot of flights tonight. Yeah. Raleigh. What about you? Oh, okay, well, best of luck to you. Same to you. Thank you. So, sorry guys. I'm not really good at recording myself, so if I'm a little discombobulated, my apologies. So, I'm gonna go back to Shervon and just say we'll rent the car and we'll just eat it. We'll just eat the money that we spent, and just fly home, or just drive home. So, all right, let you know what we do. All right, so this is the customer service line. So basically about to walk you to see how long the actual line is.
I know it is.
This may be the longest line I've ever seen for anything in my entire life. at some point you just lose words because the line is still going. Still. Yeah, I mean, we're about 2 minutes into this, and this is still the customer service line. I don't know what these people are supposed to do.
Oh no, we're not going to. We're going to.
I know this might be a hyperbole. This is one of like the most insane things I've ever seen in my life. So the lines ends here. People don't have, like this. It's sad that people have to go through this just to get home or to get wherever they're going. It's kind of not kind of, it is pretty inexcusable. So prayers up for those people who I hope find some kind of peace and comfort tonight. So back to my seat. Alright, so update. Siobhan's on the phone with customer service now. In the meantime, I did reserve a rental car for the earliest they had was 6 a.m. So that's the alternative, is to wait to 6 a.m. Siobhan is trying to see if she can get us a flight book as close to Raleigh as possible. So at minimum we can drive, the rest and save us a little bit of money on that end. So just all the flights tomorrow booked, and they're only standby. So this is I don't know. I don't really have any words at this point. So it is now 10:18. I don't know. So I'll give you an update because I don't think Siobhan really wants to be on camera. So it is now 11 p.m. So after being on chat with customer service for how long? For 1 hour. The resolution was standby for 7:30 in the morning. They won't put us up in a hotel because there was a weather-related delay. And I repeat once again, there's no weather outside. All the other flights are going out. There is no bad weather in Raleigh. There's no weather issue. There's just not a weather issue. So make of that what you will. But they did put us on standby for 7:30 in the morning. So fingers crossed. We are going to move the rental to 8 a.m. So, you know, if the standby doesn't work out, then we're just going to take the rental and head home. Full transparency, we paid $600 for the flight, and the rental is going to be $400 to get full transparency. At that point, you know, we're basically out of $1,000 at this point if we were to, if we're not able to get on the standby in the morning. So just purchase travel insurance. If you are a frequent traveler, just purchase the travel insurance, because apparently on the news there's a Newark ground stop. Apparently there's a ground stop in Newark. Could have been anywhere in the world, but it's here with us. And we don't appreciate that. So if they say it's weather, I just want to, like, I don't want to be this person. If they say it's weather, we don't have any other choice but to believe them. It's just a little frustrating. So yeah, we're just gonna hang it out here in the airport and hope for the best. So maybe I'll be back with you, maybe I won't. That's the update. Alright, so this is the customer service line. So basically about to walk you to see how long the actual line is.
I know it is.
This may be the longest line I've ever seen for anything in my entire life.
She said they're pushing.
At some point you just lose words because the line is still going. Still.
No.
Yeah, I mean, we're about 2 minutes into this. And this is still the customer service line. I don't know what these people are supposed to do.
Oh no, we're not going to. We're going to. We're gonna.
I know this might be a hyperbole. This is one of like the most insane things I've ever seen in my life. So the lines ends here. People don't have, like this. It's sad that people have to go through this just to get home or to get wherever they're going. It's kind of not kind of, it is pretty inexcusable. So prayers up for those people who I hope find some kind of peace and comfort tonight. So back to my seat.
That's not what we're doing. I ordered food at 11:30 and it is now 1:37 a.m. and there's no food. So I go back into the app and it says it's been delivered, but it has not. So I just had to put in a request for a refund.
And the place is closed.
I don't know why I assumed that it was delivered. Like I've literally been sitting here. I've been sitting here and I've been sleeping here, and nothing has happened here. So I'm not happy at all, because I'm hangry, I'm tired, my back hurt, because these chairs for some reason are bolted to the floor, so you can't slide them in or out. So I have to sleep on my backpack like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I have been in this airport now for I don't know how many hours anymore.
We're approaching. It's been over 13 hours.
I'm a little delirious. I don't know how Tom Hanks did it. Send help. Amen.
All right. So it is now 1:38 a.m. The customer service starts there, and as you saw earlier, the customer service is all the way down that way. So I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're doing up there other than putting people on standby flights, because by the time these people get up to where they're going, all is going to be left is standby.
This is a 2-hour line.
It's a 2-hour line. It's been a 2-hour line for the last, we've been here since what, 10:30? So it's been a 2-hour line since 10:30, so it doesn't seem to be getting any better. People seem like their life is over.
See this? This is the seats on the flight. We're on standby, but all the blue are available seating. And if you look at the flight details, it will tell you, where is that? Sorry, it will tell you that the flight is full. So the flight is full, there's available seats. There's Brandon, there's me, Shay is all the way down here. I'm over it. I'm over it. So at this point, somebody's going. Somebody's getting kicked off the island. And if it has to be Shay, I guess it just has to be Shay. And if I have to stay here and suffer, I'll stay here and suffer. I'm sleepy and hungry. Help. Send help. Please. Just send help.
We'll be back. Bro, I've just never seen anything like it. Man, there are people actually legitimately over there sleeping in cots. So it's gotten so bad that people have gotten in cots and settled in for the night. It is right now 2 in the morning, so I mean, I don't blame them. Probably if I could find a cot too, I'll probably prop that bad boy up, but I don't know where you. Oh, there's somebody else in a cot. There's a trust me. There's a dog on the cot. So maybe we'll see if we can find us a cot. So I don't know why she just took it out, but Siobhan had her.
You do know why I took it out.
Had her hair in a funky hairstyle that I ain't never seen before.
Please help me.
All right, come on. We're gonna go find Siobhan a sandwich for before she runs through this airport. Siobhan, what are you doing? Why do you already have a neck pillow? Why do you need another one?
Because Shay using my neck pillow. Now I got a blanket. I need a neck pillow. I need something to sleep
Well, take your neck pillow back.
on. No, then what she gonna sleep on?
That's for her to figure out.
She already cold. Just like this. I ain't giving my blanket up, but I do want something to sleep.
And if you got to choose between the blanket and the pillow, you're choosing the blanket.
Who wouldn't? But I can buy a pillow. What I'm saying.
Can you?
Yeah, it's right there.
How much is it?
I don't know.
Alright, so here are the sandwiches that Siobhan has to choose from. And I'm gonna be quite real with you. None of them seem all that appetizing.
Chicken salad, crazy nut bread. Who does it?
What's wrong? Alright, we'll let you know what she decides. So we have made a decision.
It's roast turkey with mustard on a 8 grain bread. It's gonna be
A whole 8 grains?
This is gonna be so enjoyable.
Siobhan has got 8 grains.
I'm so excited about this. Can you tell?
Yes.
You can't tell them.
Get pumped up. So this sandwich is $14.99. No?
Put that back. I'll get the chips and I'll soak through that way. These are $5. I'll get these. I'll get these. Put this back now. Just trying to eat one of those wings. This is ridiculous.
Got it. Okay, yeah. People have resorted to breaking out chairs and putting them in line. Breaking out chairs. People are sleeping in the carts. This is. We might have to drive to our next place. I can't do this. I'll just have to. I'll just have to eat whatever mileage or whatever time. Like,
how do you feel about moving to Florida now?
Sean, is this the time to bring that up?
Yes. Yes, it is.
All right, I'm gonna have some words with my wife. Oh, look at the trash, people! Like, It is a deserted island. We're gonna start eating each other here pretty soon. All right. It is 3:15. Just going to try to catch a nap. So just in case we have to drive, I'm not going off of zero sleep, because I'll probably be doing the majority of the driving. So I don't want to be doing that on zero sleep. So I am going to see if I can catch a nap and then kind of go from there. All right, so it is now 4:56 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Newark, New Jersey. And we're gonna head to our gate, which is about a 10. Okay. I didn't mean anything by it. Apparently I gave her a look. Head to our gate, which is about like I said, 10 to 15 minute walk. See if we can get on this standby flight, see if we can get there early and put on some puppy dog eyes and see if they'll let us on. We did find out that there are flights going around 2 hours from Raleigh, but it doesn't leave until tomorrow night. So that possibility is now on the table. So we'll see, but we're heading to the gate now.
Somebody was literally sleeping on the floor on their shoes. Like they had two stacked of shoes and they laid their head up.
It is survivor in the fix.
This is a survival challenge.
A cruise, and our flight home to North Carolina, we were in Miami. Our flight home from North Carolina routed us to New Jersey first, then back to North Carolina. When we got to Miami, we were delayed twice, and then once in the air, we had to actually get another delay because the plane had to go around a storm, so it was a 3.5-hour flight instead of a 2-hour flight. Once we got to Newark, we had missed our connector by 2 minutes. The flight had taken off, so we chatted United. They got us a hotel meal vouchers for the night. It was their fault, my bad. They put us on standby for the next day.
Update time, 6:06 a.m. We still don't have seats for our standby at 7:30. It's looking bleak like Memphis, but we may still be able to salvage something. We may be able to try to get a flight in the beach at 8:48 a.m. and then we'll just drive the rest. That'll still save $400. So that's the backup plan to the backup plan to the backup plan to the backup plan to the backup plan. So
the backup plan, plan G.
We are about on plan G. We should slow that we can get on to 7:30, but if not, she'll slow that we can get on to Myrtle Beach. So my wife and daughter are leaving. So what we decided to do is they only had room for 2, so I sent them on this flight back to Raleigh. So I'm on standby for a 10:42 a.m. Flight to Raleigh. So we will see, but at least they get to go home. So that's all that matters at this point. So I'll check back in later.
So we're back in Raleigh. Well, 2 of the 3 of us are. But because our bags arrived before us, like by about 26 hours, we have to go and check with United. Actually see our bags sitting here, but we still have to check with United and make sure that they know we are grabbing our bags. So we will do that now. Now is like, you can tell how many people have missed their flights or their connections, because look at all the bags here. Yeah, so, and I look horrible. I've been up for 2 days, so please forgive me.
At least I'm back in the good terminal. So I am starting not to feel well because I really haven't eaten since about 5 o'clock yesterday. So I am gonna go see if I can find something to eat, or might try these wings out from last night still. We'll see, but All I can say is just, here's hoping. So it's 9:51. Boarding starts at 10:07. So that is where we are now. I've just been kind of sitting around, just kind of listening to other people kind of go through similar situations. And there's a lot of people who are going through similar situations. So, and I haven't eaten anything other than like some couple of Cheetos because I'm not really, I don't really feel like eating. Because what they like, one like thing that doesn't get talked about is like when things like this happen, like the delay, all the delays and the cancellations, and you know you're in the airport for a day, two, or whatever it is, like excuse me. It just takes an emotional and mental toll. Like I have so many emotions, but I don't know how to process them because I'm just too emotionally drained. So that's just something that doesn't get talked about enough with all these cancellations and delays, is the mental and emotional toll it also takes. So we're just gonna hope that I can get on this 10:07, get more start boarding at 10:07, and we're gonna hope I can get on this 10:42 a.m. flight. So there's an alternative, but I don't really want to speak on the alternative to you guys until I don't have a choice but to. So stay tuned. Oh, I also forgot to mention that I was number 3 on standby, and I got bumped down to number 4 on standby about an hour ago. So that's another piece to the equation. Okay, so I'm kind of on a rant. So there are a couple airports that, okay, so we have airports in North Carolina that have airports in Asheville and Wilmington, along with, you know, Greensboro, Fayetteville, you know, well, you see them here. But here, where you can like alter the flight to another airport, they don't give you those options to route it to Asheville or Wilmington. So they're taking 2 options away from you to be able to, you know, choose from in a desperation time of need. I was chatting with the customer service agent via text, and they said there are plenty of flights. I don't know what's happening here. There are plenty of flights that go out. They're going out to Wilmington tonight, but that was never presented as an option. Even last night, there was never presented an option to fly to Wilmington. So, I just really don't like the way this is being handled. All right, so update. So I was not able to get on the 10:45 flight back to Raleigh. They couldn't get on standby. People, or I didn't record it because I was on the phone with Siobhan and also trying to like handle business as well. But there were people were starting to reach out and kind of riot. There was this one veteran who did get upset and make a scene. I mean, he was in the right. They did kind of do him wrong, but he did kind of make a scene with cursing and all that stuff. And then also people around me started to also get upset and start to voice displeasure. But in the midst of all that, I was able to book the actual flight back to Wilmington, North Carolina tonight at 9:19 p.m. That's getting me home around 11 or so. And I was also able to get on a standby for a 3 o'clock United flight back to RDU, but subsequently that has been delayed. So, but I am on a standby for I think it's like 4:45 now. So I am on a standby for that. So that's the news now. Hopefully, God willing, I'm lucky enough I'll be able to, blessed enough I'll be able to get on the 4:45 flight. So I did find out how they did do the standby and how they push you up and down on the standby. So apparently, you get pushed up and down. You get pushed up on the standby, which depends on how much money you pay for your ticket. So, however much you pay for your ticket, you get priority over the person. So, if a person who paid, I'll just use a number. If a person who paid $50 is number one, and the person that comes behind them pays $60 for their ticket, and the person pays $60 on their ticket gets bumped up. No matter if they've been waiting an hour or a day, that person who paid more for their ticket gets bumped up on priority, which I just think is just not a good way to do it. I don't think. I feel like you should probably prioritize people who've been waiting the longest. Put them at the front and not really care about the people who pay the most money, because then at that rate we're making everything about money again. And in this instance, it should not be about money. It should be about getting the person where they need to go, regardless of how much they pay, because you are creating an inconvenience for people. And there was also the saddest thing where it was like there was one lady who was older and didn't speak a lot of English. She was booked this morning for the 7:30 flight, and like they pushed her up to the gate, but they never put her on the flight. So therefore, she did not get on the flight. Therefore, somebody took her spot on the 7:30 flight. So they put her on standby for the 10:45 flight, but obviously because of what you pay for your ticket thing, she was not put to the top, which I think is ridiculous, because it's not her fault that she missed the plane. It was that they were supposed to take her all the way to the plane, and because she has limited English, she just didn't understand it and didn't get on the plane. So I left her at the gate. Hopefully she finds her way home. So that was kind of heartbreaking. And no, Siobhan and Shaylin did not take her seat. The lady who took her seat quickly rushed onto the plane. So there's that. Just kind of insight on United's policy as far as standby goes, and what my particular situation is at the moment. So I still have not eaten. I do know I need to eat something. So I did come to another gate where it was warmer, because on the other side of the terminal, it is freezing cold. Like, I think I saw the temperature. The thermostat was like 65 degrees. So I just came over to this terminal, to this part of the terminal, to warm up a little bit before I head back over. Yeah, I'm gonna have to eat something at some point, so I'm gonna do that and watch the planes. So I will get back to you shortly. Siobhan didn't make it home. They made it home around 9 and got our luggage and everything. So there's that. So that is positive news. So I'll be back with you guys a little later. Oh, timestamp, I guess. It is 11:30 right now. So Just want to get that timestamp. So I think we found a miracle. I've been having people working on the computer remotely between Siobhan and a customer service agent. And I think we found a miracle. But don't want to get my hopes up, so I'm running to the gate now, so I'll let you know what's going on.
This is I'm excited about it.
Alright, so I know I haven't checked in a while, guys. I'm gonna be like honest and like open and candid. And I might cut this short because I might get like a little emotional, but I'm just emotionally and mentally exhausted to the point where I feel like breaking down. So it's been a long. I'm headed home, but it was several stumbling blocks between the last time apparently there was a fight going on in the, excuse me for a second. Okay, before I was so really interrupted when I was giving such an emotional speech. But no, I just, at this point I'm mentally, emotionally broken to the point I came very close to like breaking down and shedding tears. It became so frustrating and overwhelming. So the thing I needed to happen at the airport didn't happen. I was banking on the customer service agents I was working with kind of helping me in finishing the deal. Well, she only finished half the deal, so she got me basically a flight from DC to Raleigh, but she couldn't get me to DC. And then it was just a whole lot of kind of foolishness that we'll go into later, and they just stopped helping me and stopped talking. So then I decided to take a lift to the train/bus station. I was gonna take the bus, actually pay for the bus ticket. I get to the bus and they're like, "Oh, you don't have a seat on this bus, even though I paid for it." So there's that. So after that, I just kind of like, I was about to shut down. So me and Siobhan just agreed that what we'll do is just I'm just gonna get as close to. So yeah, me and Siobhan will agree just kind of get me as close to home as possible. So I ended up booking an Amtrak to DC, and that was a kind of a cluster. A lot of back and forth on that too. But at the end of the day, I did end up getting booked to DC, and I'll get there once I'm in the morning. So Siobhan came through and got me a flight at 8 a.m. back to Raleigh, and I'll get there at 9:15 or so, whatever. So teamwork makes dream work. She is my person in the chair. That's why she means the world to me. That's why I can't live without her. I don't have enough adjectives to explain how much she means to me. So that's where I am now. So I am at the Amtrak station in Newark, waiting for my 10 o'clock train to head to DC. When this is my first Amtrak ride, so maybe I'll get some footage. Also, there's not one single plug. There's one plug in this place, and it's in the ceiling. So I haven't been able to charge anything. So wish me luck, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, first time on an Amtrak traveling. I have no idea how this is gonna work. This ain't so bad. Nothing here. To the airport, and it looks like there's quite a crowd in here already. So this is the United terminal. Already, my man is down there working on something. So. TSA doesn't open till 4:30, so I'm just kind of gonna be hanging out. So let's see what happens. Well, we won't see what happens. I'm gonna hang out till 4:30 and head to the gate. Living in the airport again. United's the worst by a long, long way. We have been waiting for us here. My goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
In the car, and for all of you who have been following along, first of all, thank you so much. This is an unexpected journey that we did not expect to have to take, but here we are. It is now Monday, June 26th, and like I said, I'm in the car, so excuse the shakiness of the camera, but it is Monday, June 26th. We got off of the Conquest on Friday, June 23rd. I am on my way to the airport to pick up Brandon. And this has been exhausting. It has been mentally trying, and I wouldn't wish this on anybody. And I know these things like, oh, trivial first world problems, like these are not issues for people, but it happens to it can happen to anyone, and it has happened to many people of many different walks. I mean, just us being in the airport, we found that out. But we are just excited that it's over, and we have a story to tell. The unfortunate part is, up until this point, I have still not received a response from United. I don't know how I feel about that, also because we said we will never take United again. But Brandon will give you kind of the details of how we got back home, how he got back home. And it does involve him receiving some United flight credits. And he had to spend more of his own money to get back home. So we will have a more detailed conversation about that, but just wanted to thank you all and kind of take you on the journey of picking him up from the airport, and I will be back with you as soon as we get to the airport. So thanks for coming along. Show me where you've been. Tend to you, my garden. Plant you with the seeds. You keep me running back, running
running back now, running.
There he is. Can y'all see him?
She is.
Lord, this was a long 4 days. Move, sir. Move, sir. There you go. You're fine. I know you heard me, y'all.
See, only out your love line, floating ecstasy. Back to where we started. Show me where you've been. Tend to you, my garden. Plant you with the seeds. You keep me running back, running back, running back now, running back, running back now, running.